Video words thrown in YouTube format to expose the daily vlog of being no one knows. Secret foes, life's pain and woes, rants and thoughts. Daily journal with iPhone in his grabs to show it off. My so-called brother, he had the same first last name as me. He was from '86. He lived in Elizabeth. Then he lived in Jersey City, I believe. And I remember him because I saw it through his mind. It's not a telepathy. It's like after he passed away, I believe I saw it. This is really weird, and maybe I shouldn't focus on that. But I don't know if it was '89, '90. Oh, actually, in the early '90s, he went to a club and he wanted to meet Tupac. Tupac wasn't there. This other guy, he was on DJ Black. I forget what the guy's name is. He had a beef with Eminem. He was in the Oz. Jeez, I can't believe I don't know his name. Lord something. I forget what. And he was part of a rap group. He actually met with my brother and they talked this and the other thing. And I think my brother told him you play chess or something like that. He says it was some chick that said that. I ignored her. She was stupid or something. But I remember my brother actually saying that. It's like, oh, you're like a rapper. It's like talking about stress. Strategy. You practice strategy and you think differently. You work on your mental power. You work up your mind. Work on your mind. But anyway, that was like either late '80s or early '90s, and it's like. I think he even went, I don't ever saw him meeting Tupac, but I remember seeing something through his mind, and it was a hotel room. And I saw like a white walls, white bed, like a hotel room, and it was a bedroom, and then it opens up. I thought it was a hotel room to like a living room area or something like that. But in that room, I think Tupac stayed in there, and it was actually Biggie's room or something like that. And they had, some coke and I think guns actually under the bed, I don't know what Tupac got angry, but Tupac was like, the guy was, making music, this and that, it's like he was putting that thug life, this and that, but he was getting too comfortable with that, and I think my brother, might have saw that, this and that, because I saw it through his eye, and he was just creeped out. He just didn't want nothing to do with that either, and it was just, like, Lucas, what do you want to call him? I don't think he would have want to dabble in that. Maybe he put some money with weed or stuff, but I doubt he would have wanted that. And it's like what do I say? It's like I'm not chasing celebrities, but the guy I talked about, he met in the club when he was supposed to meet Tupac. He was in 2016. He was here in the waiting room in Broadway and stuff. Him and his rap group. The guy just pretended like he just angry. He didn't want to look at me and stuff. I talked to two of his other partners from the rap. We had a conversation about who runs the world, this and that, and they were saying and I read online they were criticized for being anti-Semitic for saying one of them for saying Jews run the world, this and the other thing. I remember telling them that I don't think it would be that bad if they did, and now I'm just like I don't want anyone part of a certain religious enterprise, a religious group or ethnicity just run the world. But those other conversations they had a show at the waiting room. But that was the last time I saw him in person, right? That's just a side note. That's just some things I saw for myself, and then I started adding it up. Especially when I had those visions, because I think it was like a dream or something, and it was like a movie that played out. There was also things that happened outside of his apartment that someone like I don't know if it's Luke, I believe he got his nose broken. He stood for somebody that female that was getting abused. But that's just, and I think it had something to do with Mike Tyson. I don't know. I didn't see that fully, but when the first time I played it, it was very vivid. Maybe even Eddie Murphy. So that was, Luke's association with celebrities. But the things going around right now. I mean, they got one of the guys, Keefe D, there for the murder. The guy talked about it years ago, actually. But it was the whole Bad Boy, Junior Mafia. Those guys. Like especially Biggie. People are saying, this guy had. Money on the streets as far as drug deals or something like that. And I don't think I never really fully focused on that till I saw that in my thoughts. I was like, man, that's fucking, that's disturbing. And also, when you have money in that, there's a lot of danger that comes with that. That's like, and I get it, let me take that back. You know, you talk about Notorious B.I.G. He before he got a record deal, you know, he actually, you know, he was selling crack cocaine in Virginia. He actually, it was in Virginia, D.C. actually. He went to Virginia, and Puffy had to call him to come back, you know, because he was getting like $5,000 for it or something like that. You know, so he always wanted to be like, you know, in that apparently. And then he, you know, he rhymed about it, this and that thing. But you would think, you know, you get your money, you do shows, this and that, you know, you would just let it go because you're getting money from that, you know. But it was just everything, and I just saw like videos about people talking about P. Diddy. He might, you know, he might be a part of a conspiracy to kill Tupac, this and the other thing. I mean, a lot of people were talking about that after 96 and on, you know. But it was just, you know, it was a vision, like a dream, like a thought, from like, you know, seeing somebody. So I think the only person I could see it from was like Luke's, I believe, at least to my knowledge. And it was, I saw that like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I saw that, you know. And I just thought about that when I watch a certain video and stuff like that, you know. It was just very odd, and yeah, and just the last vision is, you know, Notorious B.I.G. or Biggie just sitting there on the hotel bed and stuff like that.